And of course there is also a big need of catechists, good trained catechists, to keep the community alive.
Catechists volunteer their time to work in even the remotest villages. But there are areas where the church has to cope with great hostility, where a catechist or priest is rarely welcome. It is to these areas that lay missionaries go.
Lay missionaries are those whom we have sort of posted or planted in the villages, where we don't have a single Christian. So they have been there trying to catechize people, and through preschools also, they sort of live among the Buddhists and others and introduce Christ and the gospel.
The weapons and inhumanity of war have scarred no one more cruelly than children. They saw much, too much. They lost their parents and their homes. In this orphanage they try once more to learn the meaning of love. To many children, God's love is made known through the Bible. In this instance, an edition of the Child's Bible, adapted to local cultural traditions, is brought to them by aid to the church in need.
The Child's Bible was really a blessing to our diocese, because the children do not read the big Bible, you know. And with these pictures and so on, it is very attractive. And it is given in Sinhala and Tamil, because in my diocese I need both media. It is very much appreciated. And then the children, I find that the children share these stories, Bible stories, with non-Christian children. You see, they share these stories, and that goes a long way.
Almost 70% of Sri Lankans are Buddhist, speak Sinhalese and live in the southern part of the island. 15% are Tamil Hindus from the north, and although a minority, they are better educated than their fellow citizens in the south. The remaining minority population is made up of Muslims and Christians. Christians, mostly Catholic, uniquely amongst the religious communities, retain a very significant presence amongst both the Sinhalese and Tamil communities. A new day dawns over the National Seminary at Kandy. Most Sri Lankan priests and bishops have been educated here. Today there are 300 students, both of Tamil and Sinhalese origin. Vocations amongst Sri Lankans are on the increase, with many students from poor families. But feeding 300 men remains no small challenge. The impact of war has not left the seminary unaffected. Heated discussions are frequent amongst former ethnic rivals, the pain of recent emotional upheaval caused by the loss of loved ones still too freshly imprinted on many minds.
We as a Christian community, I think we faced those situations and responded to such situations in a very mature way, because we also keep on motivating them that we have to look at this problem in a deeper way, and it's a matter that had to be solved by dialogue and negotiation and not by war.
Although a peace accord is in place, it remains tentative as tensions simmer and Sri Lanka's Catholics continue to suffer attacks from the Buddhist majority.
We had a little pocket of Catholics in a place called Hulandawa. That's a tea growing area, and all these people were the Tamils, Indian Tamils, who were working in the tea plantations. And they had no chapel, so we wanted to build a little chapel so that they could go for Mass. And otherwise, we were saying Mass in little homes here and there. So we started building up a little chapel, and instigated by the Buddhist monks. At night they came and destroyed what we were building, completely razed to the ground. The second time also we built it up, and the second time also they destroyed it. We did not want to give up, so we started again the third time.
The construction of new churches is often accompanied by Buddhist protests, born of a fear at the high rate of conversions to the Catholic faith. Official sources indicate that every year over 20,000 Buddhists convert to Christianity.
It's not so bad, I should say, because Christianity is spreading, and there are people who want to become Christians, but we don't take them immediately, we discourage, because, the people are waiting also to, point an accusing finger at us. We discourage them and examine their motivation before we begin catechizing them.